Hey review family, keep it tight. My name is Jay Morris, review guy, and I'm back again to bring you another video. Welcome back to my series Track Review, the series in which I review tracks. And in this one, I'm going to be covering the new Lil Pump and Lil Uzi Vert track entitled Millionaire. So, for fans of hip-hop right now, I don't think that either of these names have gone unnoticed. I don't think they need much of an introduction. They're both of these, like, SoundCloud rappers that came about with a bunch of other SoundCloud rappers hopping on overblown beats with kind of repetitive lyricism, very catchy mixing, and overall, it was just the type of music that you didn't have to think too much about. It was kind of surface level. It was there. You either enjoyed it or you didn't. And from time to time, I can enjoy some of the music from these artists. But this is an interesting track, I gotta say, because I'm not sure if this is going to pop up on Lil Pump's upcoming album, Harvard Dropout. I know it missed its release date due to some legal issues that Lil Pump had. But the interesting thing that I gotta point out right off the bat, and one of the main reasons I wanted to cover this track, is this is a fairly stripped back song. The beat, while it is very Lil Pump-esque, I would say it's a bit lower key than what you would maybe be used to. It's a bit more just kind of spacey, kind of, it's very simplistic in a way, and I don't think that's a bad thing. I just think that it definitely does have a bit of simplicity to it, and it can go a long way. I'm not saying it doesn't, but probably the big thing is they did not put many effects on Lil Pump or Lil Uzi Vert's vocals on this track. Both of them are pretty raw, it sounds like. Maybe a bit of, from what I can hear, maybe a bit of like equalization, maybe a bit of high pass filter, something like that. But I don't hear much reverb. I don't hear much, if any, auto-tune or pitch correction. I'm sure it's in there. But I listened to it a couple times and I was like, is this really what they would sound like if not for the production that's built behind them? Is it a gimmick? Because this is a catchy song. It's the type of thing that is easy to just bop your head to. It's easy to get into. But at the same time, I kind of can't help but wonder, do they need the effects to sound good? Because Lil Pump's verses, he really does sound, he sounds a bit dry. I'm just going to be honest. And I never would say that Lil Pump was like the best rapper, or the best singer or whatever in any of his songs. But with effects, he can sound a bit more lively. He had this very kind of monotone rapping that reminded me similar to one of his like bigger tracks, Gucci Gang. It reminded me kind of that. But I did really enjoy Lil Uzi Vert's verse. I will just be straight up honest. I love Lil Uzi Vert's verse on this, and that came as a pretty big surprise to me because I usually am not that big of a fan of Lil Uzi Vert. I think that he is another one of those rappers that a lot of times I won't get. There's been some songs of his I've liked, don't get me wrong, but loved his verse on this, really loved it, thought it came out great. The lyricism, it's generic lyricism, it's Lil Pump lyricism, it's Lil Uzi Vert lyricism, although Lil Uzi Vert deals with some more, like, deeper issues, I guess, but Lil Pump is basically writing lyrics for a Lil Pump song, and overall, it comes out to be a catchy track, but I can't help but wonder, do they need these effects to sound good? That's the big question that I want to ask you guys, and that I want you guys to talk about in the comment section below. And you can like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll shout out your channel out. I'm going to be putting this song in the description if you haven't heard it, so you can go listen to it and come back and give me your thoughts. Would love to hear your thoughts on it. And I will talk to you guys next time. But until then, my name is Jay Morris, Review Guy, and I'm signing off saying farewell.